How's it going? What you see before you are 50 packs of prismatic evolutions. In our last video, we opened, I think, 46 packs. And so, this time, we're going to take things a little bit farther. And we're going to see, oh my, wow, did you see that gold? That's crazy. This is the first pack. That is insane. Alright, let's go into it. We got something really good. I'm sorry if I spoiled it. Wow, that is insane. That is crazy. A hyper rare Pikachu on our first pack. This is wild. I promise you. I did not plan it like this. That's crazy. Okay. I've got to be extremely careful with this. Okay. So, I think that luck is on our side. Look at that. That's an amazing Pikachu. I cannot believe we just got that. That is wild. And it looks really good. Okay, I didn't even look at what else was in the pack. Did we miss anything? Last time I missed 2 Pokeball cards. Okay, we didn't miss anything. Wow, this is crazy. Okay, well, as I was saying, last time we did 46 packs, and it was a lot of fun. I got 2 Master Ball Pokemon, and I got quite a few EX Pokemon, and quite a few Pokeball Pokemon. I did not get any hyper rares like I just did, and I did not get any illustration rare cards. So, hopefully, I think our luck is doing a lot better now. And we're going to see what we find. Alright, nothing here, but that's okay. How's everyone doing? Oh, this is actually a holographic. This is actually a holographic energy card. I'll keep this. Did anyone manage to get prismatic evolutions yet? I know for me, I actually, I have not been able to find anything else in stores. So, after I open this, I've got 2 Elite Trainer boxes, and then I'm kind of done for a while with this set, just because it's so impossible to find. Oh, look at that. That's a Pokeball Diplin. Nice. Oh my gosh, yes. I absolutely love Lugia. I swear we are, like, getting seriously lucky right now. This is crazy. This is typically not how things go with prismatic evolutions. I really like what they're doing with these cards. I think it's awesome because it makes you value cards that you otherwise might not value. It gives value to some of the bulk. Lugia was one of my favorite Pokemon when I was a kid. Of course, I had Pokemon Silver and then Pokemon Crystal, but I always preferred Lugia to the other legendary bird. Has anyone got lucky with cards lately? I think that Pikachu is probably one of my best pulls. Look at that. A Pokeball Okidogi. Oh my gosh. A Master Ball Pyroar. This is crazy. What is going on? This is insane. So all of these packs came from 10, 10 binder collections. I was able to order 10 binder collections online from Walmart.com. I did that probably sometime in December, I think, of 2024, if you're watching this later on. Okay, our luck has been crazy so far. I'm kind of shocked right now, and I don't know if this is going to keep going, but I hope it does. This is pretty cool. Yeah, I absolutely love the new Master Ball cards and the new Pokeball cards. On the last long video where we opened 46 packs, I got a Pokeball Eevee, and I got a bunch of Pokeball Trainer cards, and then I got a Master Ball Pinsir, and I think a Master Ball Aromatisse. Oh, look at that. Larry Skill Pokeball. Oh my gosh. An art time. This is crazy. This is wild. And a holographic energy. I must have gotten like the batch that they put all the nice cards in. No one else is having great pull rates, but this is like pretty good so far. And of course, another holographic energy card. Okay, let's do this one next. I love Groudon. Okay, I feel like that was our first pack where we didn't get something nice, which is crazy. But that's okay, because everything else has been really good so far. I recently purchased Heart Gold and Soul Silver. I think it's for the DS, right? Or is it for the 3DS? I started a new game with a Cyndaquil. I really haven't gotten that far, though. Look at that. A Pokeball Bunary. This is cool because I got a Pokeball Lopunny last time. Oh, and another holographic energy. Very nice. So people are saying that the pull rates for this set are pretty terrible. Obviously right now our pull rates are like insanely good. But I think that one of the reasons the pull rates are different is because you have these Pokeball and Master Ball cards now. And so it's almost as if they couldn't keep them the same because they have something new for you to pull, which I get. Alright, let's keep going. Let's keep going. Let's see if we get lucky. I absolutely love that Pikachu. That is crazy. Alright, nothing here. That's okay. Honestly, like, I'm just so happy right now. We got a Lugia and a Pikachu and a Master Ball Pyroar. Like, I'm just, like, ecstatic about this so far. So I heard they just announced a black and white card set coming out for July, which I think is pretty cool. Last year, well, I guess it was in the last 2 years, in the lead up to the release of Scarlet and Violet, every single, a Pokemon game from every single generation. Look at that. Pokeball Goldeen. Very nice. That's very nice. So I tried to play an holographic energy. I tried to play a Pokemon game from every generation. And so, when I was a kid I had black and white. But I apparently had sold them at some point, which was a mistake because now to go and find a black and white cartridge, it's like $150. So anyways, I searched all over my area, which is a big urban city, and finally I found one at a flea market. And so we went like super late one night, and we picked up this copy of Pokemon Black. And it was pretty shady, but it was like the real thing, and I absolutely loved playing it again. And what I read about Pokemon Black and White is that they wanted to do like a restart on Pokemon, and so it only featured Pokemon from that region in the game at first, which is, I think, unique for the Pokemon games. Oh, look at that, Ogerpon. We like Ogerpon. So anyways, I really enjoyed the story of Black and White. Unfortunately, I have not been able to play Black and White 2 yet. Mostly because I have not been able to get my hands on a copy. And I don't know if I want to pay all the money that it costs, because it is like a really expensive game to buy. But I don't know, I think the storyline's great. It's a little different for Pokemon, somewhat darker. But I think that's what made it good. It was a little more mature of a game. Alright, I have not been keeping track of what pack we're on. I honestly have no idea. Oh, look at that. A Pokeball Shaman. That is really cool. I really like that a lot. Another holographic energy. This is like the best luck I've ever had opening a set of cards ever. I have no idea what's going on, but apparently luck is on our side, and it's like really working out so far. I don't know if we'll get an illustration Eevee evolution, but if we do, that would just make this even better. Alright. I think the only game that I did not replay when I was replaying all of the Pokemon games, I did not replay X and Y because I could not find a copy of those. But I did replay everything else, including Sun and Moon, which I really, really enjoyed. Look at that, a Pokeball Hippowdon. I do love these Pokeball cards. These are awesome. So anyways, Pokemon X and Y were the only games that I did not replay, but I do have fond memories of playing them when I was a lot younger. I'm pretty sure I started out with a Froakie as my starter Pokemon. So I had a Greninja at some point, or maybe I started out with what is it called, Fennekin? Is that like the little fox thing? I started out with one of them. But yeah, I think that was a really, really good series, and I'm excited to go back for, what is it called, Pokemon A to Z? I think that's what it's called. That should be coming out sometime in 2025 this year. Let's see what we get. Look at that. A Pokeball Heatran. Oh my gosh, a Master Ball Larvitar. This is insane. I have never had this much luck in a video. This is absolutely wild. Oh my gosh, and a Sandy Shocks. This is crazy. know that this is supposed to be like an ASMR video and relaxing, but I'm sorry, I can't help but get excited about this stuff. Tyranitar is one of my favorite Pokemon. And to have a Master Ball Larvitar is just wild. Look at that. That is the coolest. Alright, I did some cleanup off camera, so I just moved some things around. Basically, I put the EXs right here. I've got some of the Pokeballs, rares here, more of the Pokeball rares here, Pokeball Trainer, and my 2 Master Ball Pokemon right here. So, just start to get some clutter. Anyways, this is going super, super well. And what I was talking about earlier was the fact that I'm excited for the new Pokemon Legends game. What is it called? Like Legends A to Z or Z to A or something like that. I actually don't know what it's called. But I absolutely loved what they did with Pokemon Legends Arceus. It was a totally refreshing take on, I think, on the series and on how you catch Pokemon, because you actually had to aim the Pokeball at the Pokemon to catch them, and you had to throw it, and they could attack you. I mean, it just felt more realistic. So they did an excellent job with that. I don't have one of these yet, so this is nice. This is good. Anyways, I'm so excited for that game. And if they do as good of a job on it, I think that it will sell very well. Something else interesting is that the Switch 2 apparently has the power of a PS4 Pro. And so I'm interested as to whether or not we're going to get some upgraded, beefed up graphics for our Switch games. You know, oh, look at that, another Maximum Belt. What a strange coincidence. And then what does it mean for Pokemon games in the future? Do they become more realistic? I think a lot of people were disappointed with Scarlet and Violet because they felt like the graphics should have been farther along than they actually were. And I think when you take a look at something like Breath of the Wild or Tears of the Kingdom, I have to agree somewhat that we should have better visuals in these Pokemon games right now. But I suppose Nintendo likes to prioritize fun, and, you know, it will come in time, the graphics. Alright, let's see what we've got. Another Pokeball Hippopotas. Nice. Another shiny electric energy. I am getting so many more Pokemon. So now we have the Hippopotas and the Hippowdon. A complete evolution. Let's keep going. We're doing really, really well. I'm still shocked at this Pikachu. If you've watched any of my other videos, you know that I seriously am looking for Pikachus all the time, and I can never find any Pikachus. Although sometimes I do. Look at that, Pokeball Riolu. That is awesome. I've been wanting one of these. I seriously think we've been getting something in every single pack. So my recommendation, and maybe this isn't real, but maybe the binder packs have the best pulls. I have no idea, but I just am kind of astounded at how well things have gone today. So in my previous video, all of those packs were from the poster boxes. And like I said, we did okay. We didn't get get any art cards in 46 packs. And we did not get any, we only got 2 Master Ball cards. And so I just felt like for 46 packs, it wasn't the best pull rates. But I do think that whatever happened in between now and then, we're having like amazing pull rates today. So anyways, I'm excited for the Switch 2. I am hoping that it delivers and that we're able to really like take the next step into, I guess, the future Pokemon generations. High detail, very active gameplay, kind of like Pokemon Legends Arceus. I have a feeling something is coming. Look at that. A Jolteon EX. This is my first Jolteon EX. This is awesome. That is super cool. Jolteon was actually my first evolution, I think, in Red or Blue. I don't remember which one I was playing, but I do remember that I had a Thunderstone and I evolved my Eevee into a Jolteon. Alright. I don't know what pack we're on, but I would think that we are probably a little under halfway through by the looks of it, which is awesome. I am so excited to open all these packs. Okay, nothing in this one. That's okay. That is all right. So what is Nintendo and like the Pokemon Company gonna do about the fact that you can't find cards anywhere? I think it's kind of crazy. I wish that stores like Walmart and Target limited how much you can buy. Like if they put like a maximum of two items per person, then maybe everyone could get what they want. Interesting. We're hitting a little bit of a lull in terms of getting rare cards. I wonder if that'll turn around again soon. But it's okay. I guess not every pack can contain something awesome. Did y'all like the Scarlet and Violet expansions? I actually kept an Ogerpon on my team. I thought Ogerpon was great. I played most of the second expansion, and then I think I stopped playing at some point. I think there was an opportunity for me to get like outbreaks of starter Pokemon or something like that, and I stopped playing. Before that, maybe you had to get like points or something. Maybe it was like blueberry points, I'm not sure, it's been a while. I don't have as much time to play as I used to, and I'm sure that's the case for a lot of people. going. So if you're watching this video, are you watching it for the cards or because it says ASMR on it? You know, for a while, I thought about maybe I should just do a card opening channel instead of a card opening and ASMR channel. But I really like ASMR. It comforts me. I used it in college to relax and to study. And so, in my mind, there's got to be other people that like this. But sometimes I listen to my own videos too. And of course, I do play them for my daughter, and she enjoys them. Is this anyone's first time hearing, like, in the ASMR genre? If so, what do you think about it? If this is not your first time hearing ASMR, do you have, like, favorite tingles or favorite people that you watch? This is my first time getting this item. I really like these new ace cards. I think they add something to the TCG game. Even though I'm not very good at the TCG, I do think it kind of picks up some of the gameplay. I think I first discovered like ASMR in 2013, and that was, I think her name was Gentle Whispers or something like that. And I don't think it was really big on the internet back then, but it was actually, believe it or not, the most searched term in 2024 on YouTube. Look at that. That is a Pokeball trainer card. We're getting so many awesome cards. You know, after my last video, I really wanted to. I said I was not going to buy any more Prismatic Evolutions again. I said this was my last. These are my last packs. But now I'm feeling like maybe I should keep going, you know? Because this has been awesome. Like seriously, I have never been so lucky and gotten so many cool cards at once. Look at that, another Black Belts training Pokeball. I got one of those in a previous video. But hey, it's always nice to have more. Maybe that's something I can trade with someone at some point. Alright, let's see what we've got. I have a good feeling about this one. Look at that. A Pyroar, another Pyroar, but this one's a Pokeball. So we have the Pokeball and the Master Ball Pyroar, and another holographic energy card. I really like the holographic energy cards. I know that everyone has too many energy cards, but it's nice to have some holographic ones that I can use in a deck. I got a hyper rare gold energy card from a Pokemon 151 pack, and it's not really worth any money, but it does look cool. It's a psychic energy. Alright, let's see what we've got. Look at that. It's my third Black Belts training Pokeball. What are the odds of that? Another holographic energy card. Let's put that in this sleeve. Okay, I'm gonna move some things around a little bit so I've got some more room on here to do work. Look at all these Pokeball cards we got so far. That's like an insane amount. seriously think it's been almost every pack except like 4 or 5 packs that we've gotten something. Look at that. Another Diplin, Pokeball Diplin. That's our second one. An holographic energy card. Very interesting that we're getting some repeat cards. In my last video, I got a Pokeball Eevee, which is pretty awesome. Obviously, I would love an Umbreon or an Espeon. In a Pokeball or a Master Ball, I would take either or. I seriously hope they continue to provide special cards like this, because I think it just enriches the experience so much more. When are you ever excited for like a bulk card? You're honestly not ever excited for one. But now you can be, because they can be special too. And it just increases the number of items that you can collect. I've got one of these, obviously I had 10 binder boxes. I have 10 binders. And I'm gonna fill one of them, I think, on a future video. We'll see how many cards from the set that we have. That's a Scream Tail and a Pokeball. We'll see if we can fill a binder. Obviously, I don't really have any of the art cards or the illustration cards. I have a couple trainer illustration cards, but that's it. The Golden Pikachu is probably my rarest and most valuable card from this set so far. Maybe you could count my little Eevee that has the Pokeball on it as an expensive or rare card. Oh, look at that. Rhyhorn. Nice. Another trainer card. Look, I'll take it. I'll take it. I'm happy to get any rare cards, whether they're trainers or anything like that. I think it's great. That makes me happy. Look at that. Some more art cards. I think we're probably 2/3 of the way done, which is awesome because that means that we still have opportunities to get an illustration card, which would be insane. Y'all would see me like just freak out and with excitement, obviously. Alright, look at that. So, this is a different variation of Black Belt's training, but another Pokeball Black Belt's training. Oh my gosh, look at that. A Master Ball Dusclops. How cool. This is crazy. I know I keep saying that, but like, seriously. This probably is like the luckiest set of cards anyone has ever opened for Prismatic Evolutions. I have totally changed my tune on getting more of these in the future. Are there any other packs or series that y'all want to see opened Dialga and Palkia collections that I'm going to be opening up. People like those new Budu cards, because they can prevent your opponent from using items, I think, on their next turn. And the attack costs no energy. And so you can use the energy on a different Pokemon and still block someone's attack or their items. It's an extremely efficient card. Look at that, another Pokeball Riolu. Holographic. I think if I have it my way, I am only buying the binder sets from now on. Because, I mean, this is just insane. Like, look at all these cards. I've never had a haul like this. Part of what was really awesome about Pokemon's Legends Arceus was the Pokemon in their natural habitats, like the Hippodons in the swamp. Look at that, another Pokeball Shaman. This is a holographic card, yes it is. I especially liked how they handled flying in Pokemon Legends Arceus. It was very immersive, and, you know, it felt like how flying should actually feel in a Pokemon game, with you in control. But I think they're moving more towards you being able to, like, mount and ride Pokemon in the open world. Just like they did in Scarlet and Violet. Nothing in that pack. We're starting to come up on our last 10 packs. 10 packs to go. Do we think we're going to get any evolutions in the last 10 packs? I guess we could. I guess we could get lucky. Are there other channels that y'all watch for card openings? I'm kind of new to this side of YouTube, but I'd love to hear some names if you have any recommendations. Oh, look at that. A Pokeball Ursaluna. That is awesome. I want a Master Ball Ursaluna. That would be great. But no, this makes me happy too. If you're not subscribed to my channel yet, I would really appreciate it if you could sub. I'm going to try what I was doing my first 3 weeks was I was doing 3 to 4 videos a week. But I think it's easier just to do 2 longer videos a week. And I'm thinking about Saturday and Wednesday for uploads. But I'm not sure yet. I'll let y'all know. How cool would it be to get a Master Ball Groudon? I haven't seen Kyogre in this set, so I'm guessing maybe only Groudon is one of those Gen 3 legendaries in this set. what they call the demigod packs when you get 3 in a row? If so, we've had like 2 packs like that so far. That's wild. But no god pack yet. I have never gotten one of those in all of the packs that I've opened up. Alright, just 6 more packs to go. I'm going to put our Pikachu right here. Nothing in that one, but that's okay. Just 4 more packs to go after this pack. I hope you don't mind me using the scissors. It's a lot easier and a lot quieter to cut than to pull everything. Nothing yet. Only 3 packs left to go. After we finish opening these packs, we'll go over all of our hits because they were really awesome. I mean, this is an insane amount of like Pokeball and Master Ball cards. Look at that. Hoot Hoot. Awesome. Holographic Energy. Don't worry, Hoot Hoot will get asleep in a moment. Alright, our last 2 packs. What's gonna happen? Honestly, if we don't get anything from these 2 packs, I'm kind of okay. I mean, it would be great, but I feel like we've already gotten so much as it is. Another Pokeball code breaking. Another holographic energy. Alright, y'all. This is it. The very last pack. The very last pack. Let's see what we've got. Is it going to be something? Or is it going to be nothing at all? We are about to find out what's in the last pack. We knew it was in our first pack. A Pikachu. A gold Pikachu, which is insane. Is there anything in our last pack? Nothing. Wow, that's okay. That's okay. Look at this haul. Okay. So let's sort through these really, really quick. Alright. Let's go through all of these hits. These are pretty great. The first one are Master Ball Larvitar. Amazing card. A Master Ball Pyroar. Another amazing card. A Master Ball Dusclops. Love it. Pokeball Buneri. Pokeball Hippowdon. A Pokeball Hippopotas. A Pokeball Pyroar. A Pokeball Shaman. Pokeball Diplin, a Pokeball Okie Dokie, a Pokeball Heatran, another Pokeball Diplin, a Pokeball Riolu, a Pokeball Ursaluna, another Pokeball Riolu, a Pokeball Shaman, that's our second Pokeball Shaman, a Pokeball Screamtail, a Maximum Belt, another Maximum Belt, a Treasure Tracker, a Scoop Up Cyclone, Rhyfort Illustrated Card, Time Illustrated Card, a Cypher Maniacs Code Breaking Pokeball, Larry Skill Pokeball, Black Belt Training Pokeball, Black Belt Training Pokeball, another Cypher Maniacs Code Breaking, another Black Belt Training Pokeball card, and this one's a different graphic, a Dragapult EX, a Jolteon EX, a Lugia EX, a Teal Mask Ogerpon, a Sandy Shocks EX, and of course, our first pull and our best pull, the Golden Hyper Rare Pikachu EX. Now, one of my favorite cards that I own. This was an absolute win of a pull. I am so shocked, and I am so happy with all these cards. Honestly, this has made my whole day. So, having said all of that, I hope that y'all were able to relax a little bit, that y'all enjoyed this opening.